of the spirits and the fruit of the spirit. And when he blesses us with material things, we get excited about that too. He blesses you with the car. You're like, oh, I'm so glad that God made a way for me to be able to get this vehicle. And you're overwhelmed and you're so thankful and so grateful that he continues to move. But what about the times when he takes away from you? What about the time when he says, well, since you did not become a good stewardship of this, I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Because God gives and he takes.
Yeah.
So when he takes away, you're like, wow. You begin to ask the questions like Gideon was like, why? Why would you do this to me? Why would you put me in this situation?
Or why would you think of me so highly?
Exactly.
Gideon.
Yeah. And then in Psalms, excuse me, Psalms 56, it says that we worship God in times of pain and grief, not just in times of prosperity. And times of that we think that life is so good to us. When things are going good, you'll dance for Jesus. Man, you can't wait to go to church. When he financially blesses you, you run into the church. You can't wait for them to open up the door. Why? Because you want to be thankful. Now, if we ran to him with our tithing and said, Lord, I want to honor you with this, the first fruits of my paycheck. And if we were obedient to the things that he would bless us with, and then we wouldn't be running for the things that hurt us the most, because that's what we do. We hurt and we run to crisis. What's the matter? And as we get into the crisis, it becomes part of who we are because we've allowed it to become part of who we are. So now you're living in crisis. Now you're fighting through crisis.
Yeah.
But we're to worship when we lose, not just when we win.
Right.
And when the Lord takes away, we are to acknowledge him, just like the book of Psalms 56. He said, be merciful to me, my God, for my enemies are in hot pursuit. All day long they press their attack. My adversaries pursue me all day long, and in their pride many are attacking me. Excuse me. Excuse me. And he says, verse 3, he says, when I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God, whose word I praise. See, he's praising the Lord regardless.